So today is pretty interesting lesson because we have covered statistics, we have covered economics, we have covered accounting, and I believe, especially in India, a lot of people are interested in marketing also. And I believe I will be in some shape or format blowing the bubble or kind of bursting the bubble. Yeah, that's the right word. Of many people who think that marketing is all about just designing cool design campaigns, etc. No, they are just communications experts. So the problem statement for today's lesson, like I said, we always do this in application and problem statement format, case format rather, then I would say just Gyan and context based learning. So the problem statement is, how do you protect your brand, right? It is very metaphorical because you can apply these learnings as an individual or as a personality also, and to your business as well. So let's directly jump into the lesson. The problem statement is, for example, if I were to pick a case of FMCG and automobiles in India, this marketing concept, by the way, is heavily used in both FMCG and in industrial automobile segments. So basically a very huge heavy lifter of economies of nations, right? Let me pick a particular example of soaps within the FMCG category. From the Indian context, we have heard of many brands of Lux, of Santoor, of Dettol, of Lifebuoy, of Dove, etc. Right? These are the kind of names of brands that we have heard in the soap category in the Indian context, right? Now, this data point goes back to, I would say, 1.5 years ago. Santoor as a soap, not sure how many of you would have heard of it, but at least in the Indian context, you would have heard of Santoor, right? Santoor as a soap is basically a main player in the middle income segment of the Indian society. So, while we would have heard names of Dove as well as your Lifebuoy, your other soaps, Santoor as the segment captures the maximum market share for the middle income segment for the Indian society. Now, let's say you're hypothetically working for Santoor, right? So, pretty kick-ass deal. The middle income segment is using your soap, but you're always worried, right, about protecting your brand. You are concerned that there are a lot of sharks as competitors in the same segment that I am in. So, what do you do then? What do you do next? The thing that you do next is you protect your brand by launching a flanker brand, right? It is called a flanker brand. So you basically start capturing the market which is below the segment that you are capturing already, which is the lower strata of the society. Anyway, with the macroeconomic growth of a nation, the lower income society will become middle income. So it makes sense only that when they're eventually in future, they're going to splurge more money, they will splurge for your brand. So then you will hypothetically, I'll share my screen for a while so that you are able to relate to what I'm trying to say. While there is no graph or chart here, what you do is you launch Santoor Safed, right? Safed, for people who do not get Hindi, let's say, and I'm just doing a hypothetical problem solving here with you. There is no Santoor Safed. Safed is basically white, right? Indians are obsessed with white, not sure why. Side note. So you launch Santoor Safed as a flanker brand, as I would say a deteriorated brand, to ensure that that you are protected from everywhere, right? This is a classic way in which marketing professionals work. And now I come back to the concept where I was talking about that many times people are interested. Oh, I want to work in the cool marketing department because they make logos, they make campaigns, they are talking to Shah Rukh Khan, they're talking to Salman Khan. No, you really need to understand that's the ad agency work many a times, right? Ads work is very different from marketing work, especially after MBA. The kind of cool work that you will be doing in the marketing department will be on Excel. It's true. 80 to 90% of your time, the work that you will do after MBA as a marketing professional will be just in Excel, doing a lot of hell of consumer research, just figuring out what are the new products that you would want to launch. And a lot of this happens in conjunction with the product development department of your organization. So I wanted to communicate this. Marketing people are not at all those artsy creative people only. They're definitely very scientific, especially if you end up doing cool work in Hindustan Unilever, P&G, Nestle.